Hi, welcome to our training all about how to grow your Plexus business using Facebook. I'm so excited to have y'all back again today, and I'm so excited to train on this topic, really because I poured so much of my time and my heart and my energy into trying to figure out how to use Facebook. When I started this journey, I was so busy, there was no time for me to physically network with people. And so I just, they told me Facebook could work. I didn't even know my sign into Facebook. Like, I didn't even really know how to use it. So for me, it was all so overwhelming. So I just did what I knew best. And what I know in life is when you want to do something, go find somebody who does it well and copy them. I mean, that's just really what I do. Then once you get there, you can kind of tweak it to fit your own vibe, but on the real, right? So I went and found people who were great at internet marketing, and I would ask them what they did, or I would watch webinars. And I found tons of different options on how you can accomplish building and growing a business and building a network via online actions. For me, the one that spoke the most truest to my heart, the truest to my heart was attraction marketing. And it's really about putting out what you want. So if you want to attract people to you who are ready for a life change, who are ready to go on a self-development journey, who are ready to be in a happier place, who are ready to be in a healthier place, then you have to put that out. That's who you want to attract, right? I said all those things because that's what I want. That's what I vibe off of. It makes me feel good. My level rises, and life is sunshine and rainbows to me when I'm surrounded with that energy. So that is ideally who I would love to have on my team and or as my customer. Now, of course, I am absolutely honored to help anybody that would allow me to help them, even if they don't necessarily fit what I said before, but I want to attract those people to me. So that's what I talk about, right? That's what I share. And that's what you have to know about Facebook. It is not, you don't post on Facebook to make a sale. Never, ever, ever, ever have I put a post and gotten a sale from that specific post. Now, sometimes I share a story and it pulls on somebody's heartstrings and they finally message me, right? But it's not a, here's my website link, I sell Plexus, try this product, and I did that. So I'm speaking from experience. I did that. It doesn't work. People use Facebook to hear stories about their friends and family, to feel connected to people. And so that is how you have to present yourself on Facebook. Feel free to follow me. I'm open for most of my profile is public and there's a follow button. So go follow me. But absolutely, it is about sharing your journey, right? So you need to pick the things that you're comfortable sharing. Just because you're sharing your journey doesn't mean you have to share every detail of your life and that you have to be, everything exposed. So for me, I was very resistant would be a very kind way of putting my feelings towards having my life publicized. Like I said, I didn't know my Facebook sign-in, so clearly I was really putting myself out there. So I picked things, about 5 things when I started that I was comfortable with the whole world knowing about me. And those things are that I'm passionate about my family, and more specifically, well, not more specifically, but time with them. I left a very high-paying career to be home with them. So that is first and foremost. I'm cool with anybody knowing that. Number 2, I'm passionate about helping people and about health and natural health and wellness. Always have been happy with people knowing that about me too. I shouldn't say always, but as an adult. I am passionate about Plexus. I'm cool with everybody knowing that. I am passionate about being in the moment and being positive and looking for the silver lining and all of those things. And I'm comfortable with anybody knowing that. So that's what I talk about on Facebook, those things. I don't talk about drama ever. I don't talk about negative. I don't vent. I just share love and light and my passion. And over time, more and more people start interacting. More and more, because I was consistent. Twice a day, I share about something off that list, and twice a day, I share about something Plexus. So 4 posts every single day. But the more the Facebook thing, you have to get popular, right? You have to be popular for people to see you on Facebook, but it's not like high school. To be popular on Facebook, you just have to post your own original posts multiple times a day for a while, and then Facebook keeps ranking you up. Sharing links, that actually knocks you down in the Facebook world, so it's better to not share a link, to maybe just make a little summary of I read an article and this was, what I took from it. Sharing other people's posts, don't do that. Make your own, be authentic, find your voice, find your vibe, put out what you want to attract. But the thing with Facebook, I can't stress this enough, it is not about selling. The thing about Facebook is it's about building relationships, giving you a broad network that you can grow every single day. I add people to my friends list every single day on Facebook. And that's what it's about, and getting leads, right? So somebody clicks, they like one of your Plexus posts, or they comment. You don't go run, oh my gosh, did you want to buy Plexus right now? No. What you do is, that list we talked about in the other video, you take out that list, write their name down on it, little thing, they liked the blood sugar post or the whatever, and then you build that relationship. You start talking to that person. You learn everything about them that you can. You really just build a relationship, right? I tell people, be the person. If you were to go to a party by yourself, your date stood you up, and you have to go by yourself because you have to go for whatever reason, right? And you're late. So you walk in, and it's not like this giant party where everybody gonna know that you walked in, right? So you walk into this party, 15 people at most, and they all stop and look at you. Be the person you want to show up and see at that party. Do you want to walk in and have the whole room just stare at you, and then it's weird, and you just stare back, and it's weird, and you kind of like make your way to the drink table because it's weird? Or do you want to walk in and everyone stare at you, and then this awesome girl comes out of nowhere, oh my gosh, we're so happy you're here, big hug, like, come on in, gets you a drink, starts introducing you to people, blah, 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 right? Who do you want to meet? Who do you want to meet? Be that person for somebody else. As often as you can, be that person for somebody else. Be that person to your Facebook friends, right? They tell you they're not feeling well. Be a friend and message them in a day or two and see how they're feeling, right? Maybe you're working on building a lot of relationships, and building relationships is new to you and can be overwhelming to remember all these things about the people. That's okay. You can write down next to their name on your list, you can write down what their issues are. And you can look back and, before you message them, hey, so-and-so, you've been on my heart. I've been really thinking about you, and I, just really wanted to check in and see how X is going for you. It doesn't have to be about Plexus. It's just about building the relationship, getting to know them. Once you get that connection, once you make that emotional connection, you're going to remember the things. You're not going to have to go back and look at the list like you're a doctor, but give yourself the permission to make a list. Plus, they're going to become a client at some point, and they're going to want you to remember those things like you're a doctor. I cannot tell you how vital pulling out my little folder with that customer sheet, and I have everything they've talked to me about as far as their health and happiness, and anything I think that could pertain to Plexus that I could help them with. And so And before I connect with them, I go through and I read those things and I make sure I remember what it is they took time to share those things with me, right? So I go back and I read through it and I really just make the on purpose intentional connection with them. And that's what it is. So that's how you use Facebook, right? The other thing you want to do, when people interact on your posts, they rank higher in your newsfeed. So once, twice a week, you want to throw out some sort of post that's going to get people's interaction. People love to share their opinions. So let's say you're going to try a new laundry detergent this week. Let's say you're not going to try a new laundry detergent this week. Let's just say you have to buy laundry detergent this week. So a way you could get interaction is by saying, hey, I have to go buy some laundry detergent this week. Curious what y'all use. Everyone will tell you what kind of laundry detergent they use. The key is when you do one of those interaction posts, there's a way to make it more effective, I think, and a lot of people miss this. When you make that post, be ready to sit there for the next 20 minutes and respond. So somebody says, oh, Tide. Respond, hey. So maybe you haven't talked to them forever. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I have not talked to you in so long. How are you? Of course you use Tide. I remember the smell. Or maybe you don't. Maybe it's like, oh, well, why would you pick Tide as, like, I don't know, whatever you want. Or don't ask them about the detergent. Just tell them thank you and ask them about their family. Something to get them to respond back to you is the whole point. Because A, you're building a relationship, right? B, when they respond back, it gives your post another bump. And then when you respond back to that, it gives your post another bump. And then those two kind of responses on a post make it very easy to transition to interaction outside of that post, like a message. Hey, oh my gosh, it was so great hearing from you today. Thanks for your input on the laundry detergent. But I just wanted to tell you I was stalking your page after you commented, and your boys are just the cutest things I've ever seen, right? Whatever it is, whatever's genuine. But start building that relationship with them. If they happen to share that they have an issue and you are not comfortable yet talking to them about Plexus, because you are interacting with them a lot, Facebook is going to also show them a lot of your posts. So it would be a very good time to make a post, like let's say Sarah is diabetic and she's struggling and she and I are interacting a lot. It would be a very good time for me to post about blood sugar regulation, to post about a testimony of somebody who had blood sugar regulation. Of course, I'm not going to tag her or anything, but chances are she's going to see that post, right? It works a bunch of ways. A, you don't have to go be the salesperson. So A, awesome. B, she looks at it like, man, she's not like shoving this down my throat. That's pretty awesome, right? It makes people more open to wanting to ask questions because they're not afraid that you're going to bombard them to death. So do some more interaction, blah, blah, blah. Day or two later, hey, I actually just made a post about so-and-so. Like, I would on purpose go find a post that I thought would speak to Sarah about her blood sugar, right? And then I would make the post, and then I would message her and say, hey, Sarah, it's been so nice catching up with you again over this last week. And in fact, I was just sharing a story of a friend of mine who had some incredible results with their blood sugar stability. I just wanted to let you know, check it out on my page. But if it's ever something that you are curious if it could possibly help you, I'd be more than honored to walk through what the options are with you. And I would just leave it at that, right? And then I would go back and I would continue to work on the relationship until either A, she said something. If she said something again to me about her blood sugar, game on. Like, sister, you've already told me twice. I told you I had something. The ball was in your court. You tell me again that you have that condition, and now I'm going to say, look, my friend, come on, sister, just try it. What if? You have 60 days. It's not even that serious. Just try it. If it doesn't work, I'll get you your money back. You don't even have to call in and return it. I'll take care of everything. Just try it. 59 days. Try it. And that's really like how I do. Once you bring it up again, because I've already put the ball in your court and you just gave it back to me. So that basically is people saying they want to talk to you about Plexus, and they usually do, and they usually say, okay, yes, let's try it. So that's the deal, though. It's all about the relationships. It's posting stories, it's sharing stories very, very consistently. You have to become popular. You have to post often, right? I like two morning posts and 2 afternoon posts, a personal and a Plexus and a personal and a Plexus, hour or so apart, maybe 2 hours, give or take. But that's my style, and it's all about the consistency, though, and about building those relationships, and then being smart about how you sharing stories that connect with the heart, personal stories, and just really getting those connections. Okay, I hope y'all have a wonderful time. Good luck with your Facebook, and I cannot wait to hear how your results come.